Welcome to 22 Recap. Today. We're traveling into the heart of Oz to witness the story long before Dorothy ever arrived. This is the tale of two girls who would go on to change their world for good. One born green, feared and misunderstood, and one born golden, adored and celebrated. Their paths will collide, twist, break apart, and reshape a kingdom poisoned by fear. This is Wicked. Subscribe for cinematic recaps, clear explanations, and daily movie stories. Wicked tells the story of two girls whose choices reshape all of Oz forever. Elphaba is born with green skin, treated as a curse, misunderstood from the moment she enters the world. Her father blames her for every misfortune, and although she grows up lonely and rejected, she carries a powerful magic inside her that she has never been taught to control. Glinda, on the other hand, is raised in privilege, admired by everyone, and convinced the world will always adore her. Their destinies move in opposite directions until they collide at She's University, the most prestigious school in Oz. A dormitory mistake forces Elphaba and Glinda to become roommates, and the two instantly clash. Elphaba is intense, thoughtful, and guarded, while Glinda is vain, popular, and obsessed with her own image. Their early days together are filled with arguments, embarrassment, and misunderstandings, but everything changes when a prank meant to humiliate Elphaba reveals the truth. She possesses rare, extraordinary magical power. Glinda begins to see her differently, not as a monster but as someone gifted, someone strong, someone worth knowing. Slowly, awkwardly, the two form a friendship that grows into something deep and irreplaceable. They share late night conversations, laugh about their differences, and open their hearts to each other. For the first time, Elphaba feels seen, and Glinda begins to realize how small her world used to be. Meanwhile, Oz itself is changing in frightening ways. Animals, once fully equal citizens who could speak and teach, begin to lose their voices. Fear spreads throughout the land, fueled by propaganda and manipulation. Elphaba senses injustice everywhere and believes she must stop it. Glinda is drawn toward glamour and social approval. Choosing safety over truth, their paths begin to diverge. When the girls travel to the Emerald City, Elphaba is thrilled by the chance to use her gifts for good, but she soon discovers a devastating truth. The wizard, the beloved leader of Oz, is behind the oppression of the animals, using lies and fear to maintain control. He wants Elphaba to help him, to use her power as a tool of tyranny. She refuses. That single decision seals her fate. The wizard and his regime brand Elphaba dangerous, unstable, wicked. The entire kingdom turns against her. Glinda, overwhelmed by fear and desperate to maintain her rising status, chooses to stand with the wizard publicly even though it means turning away from her friend. Their bond shatters. Elphaba becomes an outlaw hunted across Oz. But despite her new reputation, she tries to do good, saving animals, helping the powerless, fighting injustice. Every attempt to help is twisted into something evil by the people in power. She becomes the villain in a story written by those who fear her strength. Glinda rises to fame, adored as a public figure, but she is haunted by guilt and heartbreak. She plays the role the world expects, but inside she carries the weight of losing the only friend who ever truly understood her. After chaos, fear, and devastating losses, Glinda and Elphaba meet again in a final quiet moment. This becomes the emotional heart of their story. They speak honestly about their regrets, their love for each other as friends, and the ways they changed one another. They admit their faults, their fear, and their hopes. It is the most vulnerable moment they ever share. They know they may never meet again. The world sees them as enemies, but the truth between them is deeper and forever unspoken. After their goodbye, Elphaba disappears, believed dead by the world, though in reality she escapes the lies and hatred that destroyed her reputation. Glinda steps into leadership, determined to rebuild us with honesty and compassion. She carries Elphaba's lessons with her, using them to guide her choices. Though the two walk different paths, their bond remains the hidden center of Oz's history. Two girls who met as enemies grew as friends, parted as legends, and changed each other's lives in ways no one else could ever understand. In the end, they became who they were meant to be, not heroes, not villains, but two imperfect souls who shaped a kingdom for good.